Bedrock is impossible to obtain in Minecraft. Proven by this guy. He's been mining the same piece of Bedrock since 2023. It's possible to break Bedrock, but nothing comes out of it. Unless it's my future. So today, we're gonna get a piece of Bedrock in Minecraft. Kinda. Let's first grab a ton of dirt and build a giant frame right over here. There we go. We're about to do something crazy. So we've seen other YouTubers obtain Bedrock by either downgrading their Minecraft version and doing a bunch of witchcraftery activities, or by building a giant redstone NASA computer machine thing that my pea brain will never understand. But we're gonna do it differently. We're doing it the cookie way. The cookie way. that was perfect placement right there. But what I did was duplicate an exact copy of my hardcore world. I cheated and went into creative mode. I then spawned in a piece of Bedrock, placed it down right in front of me so it seems like I obtained Bedrock. I then took a screenshot and uploaded it to a pixel art generator. And now that we have this photo, it's time to build it. So instead of actually getting Bedrock, I'm just gonna do what I do best and build it. Yeah, right here. I'll be building the exact thumbnail of this video that you clicked on inside of this frame. And it will be me with a piece of Bedrock in my hardcore world. So building this is going to take me over 24,000 blocks. It's going to look just like my giant cookie that I built over here though, which looks so good and realistic. So the most block I need is actually blue ice. Oh, which is actually right here because we need to build a giant sky just like the photo. So yeah, I guess we just got to carve out this entire mountain. I feel kind of bad because this mountain's right in the view of my world. Maybe I should go to my ice spikes biome. That might be a little better for the environment, better for my own eyes. Let's fly all the way over there and start mining over 5,000 pieces of blue ice. Please subscribe. Let's try to hit 10 million subscribers. We can do it, Cookie Army. Yeah, I just wiped out an entire glacier from the earth. Oh my god. But having 2 full shulker boxes still isn't enough yet, which means we need more. It doesn't need to be that intense. I'm just mining ice. All right, I got 4 shulker boxes full of ice. Wait, this is packed ice. I didn't even realize it's not blue ice. Bruh. Oh, whatever. Both of them are blue. All right, there we have it. 5 double chests of the wrong block. But now we're 23% done collecting all of the resources, mainly because majority of this picture is just sky blue. Next up, we need light blue concrete powder. I should have a bunch of stuff right here that I can use, like blue dye, and some bone meal. Yeah, this probably won't be enough, so let's turn on the ear machine. Stop. Oh, stop. You're hurting my ears and lagging my game out. Oh my god. That is a lot of items. Let's collect it all. Oh yeah, wait, that's so satisfying. Yo, he's yoinking my stuff. Wait, back up. We got a thief. All right, luckily I do have an infinite sand and gravel generator, so I just refilled these chests, and using all of this, I can make my light blue concrete powder. Let's go. Now with all of this powder, it makes me 1/3 the way there. But I just realized the next block I need to collect is literally packed ice. I was supposed to collect packed ice and blue ice to make like a gradient in the sky. Kind of like what you see here, like it's darker blue and then it fades. The sky is just going to be less blue and less colorful, kind of like my personality. That actually brings us to 46% there. But right now we're spending a lot of time collecting tens of thousands of blocks to build this. But don't worry, because this is going to be all worth it at the end of the video. We're literally going to have our own piece of Bedrock in survival Minecraft. It's going to be so cool. Next up on the list is, why am I so dark? Holy, I've been in the oven for too long. I am blackamus. Oh my god. Okay. Next up is a lot of coal. To be exact, 311 blocks of coal. That is 2,800 pieces of coal. Ooh, I found a fat vein right here. Wait a second. The reason why I haven't mined coal in so long is because if I head into the nether and travel above it... Did you just send a fireball through the portal? Wait, if I go through this, will a fireball blow up? There's no way. That would be insane. Oh my god, that gas actually sniped. Yo, that gas sniped my portal. Could you imagine if that shot into my base and I just came back and that whole thing was burned down? That would have been the first time I cried in like 4 years. But anyways, if we head on top of the nether and fly towards this direction, I literally have a wither skeleton farm right here. Bruh, how can I forget? They literally drop coal. Okay, we have 3 pieces. Never mind. Let's go back to mining. Nah, I'm never mining again. I got a bunch of wither skeletons here. The farm still works somehow. Let's grab my trusty sword and kill them. This has... Oh my god, they just exploded. All right, well, I'm gonna AFK this for like an hour and pray I get enough coal. All right, it's been 1 hour of me whacking those wither skeletons, and I should have... Oh yeah, that is definitely enough. Let's craft all of these into some coal blocks. But all of this coal only increased it 1% because 300 blocks of coal isn't actually a lot of blocks. It was just a lot of coal I needed. Next up is building the grass part of the painting. And for that, I need green wool and green concrete. Luckily, I do have this giant sheep factory. This will save my life. So when I click this button, it sends a redstone cord underneath the entire platform and connects to all of these dispensers here with shears in them, and they automatically shear all the sheep for me. Boom. Yeah, I lied. This is just a lot faster. I need a ton of wool, okay? Leave me alone. I do need 10 more stacks though, so I'm gonna be here all night just watching naked sheep. That is what my life has come to. So I think I got way more than enough green wool than I need. But that brings us to a total of 52% there. We are almost done collecting all of the blocks we need to build this. The next green block we need to build the grass here is green concrete. So I spent some time grinding all of that. Nothing too exciting. Bam! That should be enough. Let's throw it in the chest. Now I need green terracotta, which I don't think I can get from the mesa biome. How do we even get green terracotta? Maybe all I gotta do is collect some regular terracotta and conjoin it with some green dye. Luckily, I have this giant cactus farm. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's head into here. And all I gotta do is throw in all of these cactuses into the water stream, and the smelting factory should start working. But if we wait for a little bit, it should start dropping. Oh, it's spewing out green dye. Yes, perfect. While I wait for all of this to smelt, let's go collect some moss blocks because I'm also gonna use that for the grab. Wait, what happened? Did a creeper blow up? I literally went to go to the bathroom to piss, and all of my chests are blown up now. How did I not take any damage either? What just happened? I don't even... okay, I literally have no clue. So far, we've collected over 15,000 blocks. All right, but the next thing I need to grab is a bunch of gray and black blocks to build the bedrock right in the middle here. Wait, can I not just mine this? What am I doing? Wait, this is brown terracotta. Is that not the same thing as gray terracotta? It looks identical. Oh, I'm getting brown terracotta. I don't care. Oh, all right, that did not work. I'm gonna work on the bedrock frame right here so I know where it's going. So my replay mod crashed and my recording crashed. I already collected all of the resources, but I'm just gonna do it now so you guys can see. Oh wow, I just sheared 5-6 stacks of it, like just from that. Yeah, this is gonna look pretty amazing. But all of these blocks brings our total up to 86%, which means we can finally start building. Let's grab my green concrete as well as my other green stuff. I know some people watching right now can't even tell the difference between maybe these 3 greens. They're almost the same. This one is, if you guys can't see this lime one, then you guys really need to see a doctor. Could you imagine if I'm the one that figured out that you're colorblind? I really want to start working on this. Even though we don't have every single block yet, I'm just eager. So this is the frame for the bedrock. I'm going to use this as a reference to build the grass in this photo. And I'm going to try to gradient it out a little bit. So I'm going to make it a lot thicker like this. Then right underneath this, I want to bring it down a shade with some green concrete. Then I think I'll go with green wool and a mix of moss because these are like the most similar. Let's continue building and see what I come up with here. For this part, I'm literally just gonna be spamming moss and green wool and pray it looks good. This is what I got so far. It honestly looks pretty good. I kind of just freestyled it. And yeah, all of this is supposed to be the grass that's sitting beneath the bedrock. I tried to shade it a little bit underneath the bedrock so it looks like a shadow that it's casting, you know, that like a real block kind of would. Okay, it doesn't, but like, you know what I mean? So yeah, that is about maybe 40% of the entire picture done. We still need to build all of the grass, the sky, the piece of bedrock, and even myself with the pickaxe. Yeah, there's a lot for me to do, so I'm gonna continue building the grass here. Ah, there's creepers already spawning and zombies, the only green mobs. You guys think you're slick, huh? After about an hour. Oh, how do I miss and hit the side of that platform? I literally hit the side. This is the grass. I think it looks pretty good. From a distance, it literally just looks like grass that you would see. Yeah, I really like it. I think I did a pretty good job. Over here is going to be where my feet is. Why is my toenail so long? But that's just the shadow I'm casting onto the grass. I still haven't collected any single block for my character yet, so that will be later. For now, let's start filling in the sky. I don't have any blue ice because I goofed a little bit, if you guys remember. And right now, I would say I'm about 20% done. We still have a lot to do here. Yeah, there we go. We got the packed ice in, which is the sky. And it's kind of funny because it makes an outline of my body right there. It's funny just seeing my beautiful 8-pack abs Dwayne Johnson body. Okay, we all knew that was a lie. I couldn't even keep a straight face. But okay, the next part of the sky is going to gradient into a blue ice, but you guys know I didn't collect any blue ice. So I could use more packed ice, and then this would transition into some light blue concrete over there, which might look really bad. Let's give it a try. So I do need to add a layer of blocks right here because it's all powder, which is going to be so annoying. I'm going to have to place double the blocks, but if we did this, would it look weird? I feel like it would. So yeah, if you take a look, the sky does gradient like from a really light blue to a darkish to a light again. And this doesn't look like it. So I think I'm gonna have to go collect some blue ice. The packed ice is not gonna work. And to make matters worse, I think I lost my red shulker box when I was collecting all of my resources. And my red shulker box had everything inside of it, like my silk touch pickaxe and all of that stuff. Let's grab some diamonds, some sticks, and start enchanting back at my old base. I didn't even bring lapis. Oh my god. Hopefully this is enough. All right. Oh, I didn't even craft a pickaxe. Oh my god. I literally just woke up and it's 2 p.m. Don't make fun of me, all right? Silk touch, please. What the? Efficiency 3. That is an actual scam. I need silk touch so I can get blue ice. Fortune 3. I'm about to use all 360 levels trying to get a silk touch again. Oh yeah, that's not gonna say that. I'm literally the best person in the game. Do I not have a chest here? Oh my god, I'm poor. Let me just steal that. There we go. I really should upgrade my enchantment table. I built this literally on like day 1, I think. Where do you even get blue ice? Oh, it's this thing. Oh my, it comes in such a little pockets. It's like a little pimple. But this is gonna take me a long time because I do need thousands of pieces of blue ice. Anybody looking for a job? I could hire someone to do this for me while I sit on the couch and be a couch potato or a couch cookie. Drop your applications in my Instagram DMs. Oh, and I forgot my bed. I'm going back to sleep. How do I respawn my life? All right, after a little bit of mining, that took me about maybe 10 minutes to mine. It got me a total of 5 stacks of blue ice. Yeah. That's not the greatest. Yo, where do you hide your stash of blue ice, huh? Tell me. Oh, that's a fat one. This looks like a submarine. All right, that's packed up. Am I colorblind? I swear everything looks like blue ice to me. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Yup. A fat veiner right there. Life is great. I'm not gonna lie, this is a giant ice spice biome, though. This is really cool to see in Minecraft. I'm rarely here in this biome. It adds so much diversity to the world. Yeah, you just gotta compliment the girl a little bit and they give you what they want, just like that. Some blue ice. Let's call her pretty, say she's funny. All right, enough yapping. I'll be here mining blue ice for probably the next few hours just so I can build the sky. Oh yeah, that is a lot of blue ice. I have accomplished my goal. I mined 2,700 pieces of blue ice. All right, tabbed out accidentally. We are back. We are still somehow working on the environment of this picture. We haven't even started building myself yet over here, or even the bedrock, which is the main point of this entire build. But once we're done building the sky, we're gonna start working on the fancier fun parts and really bring this entire picture frame to life because it's gonna look so swag. Just trust me. Yo, how many times have I messed up already? Oh my, it's actually starting to drive me insane. Oh my god. Let's finish up building this entire sky gradient until we reach the top part, which is gonna be the light blue powder. Whoa, bam. Oh my god. Bam. I think the gradient of the sky looks really nice from the packed ice to the blue ice. Now we're moving on to the light blue concrete. Also, building with this thing was also so annoying. But for the light blue concrete, like I said earlier, I do need to build a platform underneath here to place down all of the powder, or else if you guys failed physics or don't understand the world, whoa, it's funny that it just turns into a solid block when it touches the ocean. Okay, it's not funny anymore, Phantom. But since we're getting to the top of the sky, I do want to build a cloud here and maybe one here to match the photo that I took. There's no way. All right, let's grab some more dirt so I can build the... I'm literally out of dirt. I think I need some white concrete, which I'm also out. And I need diorite, which is no way I have any diorite. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, not all hope is lost. Look at this epic battle. Who's gonna win? The Spitters or the Stinky Boy? Drop your guesses. If you said the Stinky Boy, you are right because I'm gonna help. Yeah. You're welcome. See, now we're homies. Okay, never mind. So now let's go grab a ton of dirt. I just destroyed that bee's flower. He just froze it. Oh my god. Oh, bee scared me. He froze in midair. He's like, bruh, what do I do now? His brain was like loading. He's like, all of my purpose in life has been destroyed. And also some more diorite. I don't really know why diorite is brown too. Look at it. It looks rotten. It looks like it's been in the sun too long, kind of like how I was. All right, using all of this dirt that I collected, let's slap it into here. Yeah. All right. So I want to do a cloud that has like diorite. Actually, I don't even know. Okay, scrap that. Hold, let me think. I know for sure I want to use these blocks to make some clouds because it looks pretty good with the weird gray shading and everything. I think it's perfect. So I think I'm gonna start with maybe some white concrete out here that will kind of be more white, and I'll try to add some polished diorite on the edges, but the majority of the cloud will be just normal diorite, like so, because I feel like from a distance this would look the best as a cloud. Like if you look at this, it's pretty white on the edges, but the main part of the cloud is like kind of gray, you know, and I think that style would be best. I also need to turn all of this powder into concrete eventually. I'll just keep building and see how it turns out. Okay, it's not too bad. The shape is a little odd because like clouds are pretty square, and I decided to go with a random shape, but too late now. I give up. I'm gonna do it anyways. So all I gotta do is fill in the rest of this with diorite. It should be really easy. All I gotta do is right click and get carbon ton of V96. I'm on the premium edition right now. All right, but that is my cloud right there. Honestly, I don't think I could have done much better. Let's build another cloud right over here, then turn the white concrete powder into concrete, and lastly, fill in the entire rest of the sky with some light blue powder. And in the meantime of all of this, I made sure to drink my milk because this Elder Guardian kept giving me mining fatigue. It was so annoying. And after 12 buckets of milk I've drank, this is what it looks like so far. Oh yeah, that looks so good. I would say we're about 85% the way done. We just need to build 3 more things, which is the most detailed and probably the hardest to build. So the next thing I'm gonna build is myself, and I am orange like a why did I take that off? Like a cookie, if you guys couldn't already tell, which means I think I'm gonna use some red sand and some red sandstone. That might match my skin tone the best. Next up to collect, we need a bunch of different types of wood, and all of this will be different textures for my brown chocolate chips all over my body, kind of like the warts. There we go. That should be good. Next up, I do need a little bit of clay blocks to build my teeth because they are pearly white. You know, I'm just like the cleanest man on the planet, so just steal it right from the dirty ocean to make my teeth shine. Turn that into some blocks. That should be enough, I think. But the very last thing I need to collect is some purple blocks because my shirt is purple, if you guys couldn't tell, and I think I'm gonna use some nether bricks for that. So let's head over here. Oh yeah, I already mined out a bunch over here. I don't even remember what for. I feel like I mined away this thing like years ago. And the last purple block I need is some cherry wood, because if you strip it, it turns purple. Oh wait, I lied. When you strip it, it turns pink. But if you just have cherry wood, it's purple. I'm so tired again. It's a Monday. It's bright and early. It's actually like 1:30 p.m. I just woke up, and yeah, my brain is not awake, but we still move. And let's start working on my legs down here. My feet is obviously orange with some chocolate chips on it, kind of like some pimples. So I'm gonna build some feet pimples. Let's first use some acacia wood and make a little square like this maybe, and some red sandstone. I'll use some jungle wood here here and here. This will be my first little wart on my foot. There we go. And I already built like half of my leg and I forgot to record it. So I'm doing this again, by the way. The pain of being a YouTuber. Some red sandstone like this, I think. Maybe some acacia planks there. I'm kind of freestyling right now. I have no idea if this is going to look good or not. Over here, let's do some brown terracotta with some dark oak planks like this to give it another chocolate chip texture. Oh yeah. Connect that up. Let's connect this up like so. I built like a cross. Let's use some more brown to build a little wart over here. And now for the rest of this area, I can just fill it up with some red sandstone. And let's pray it looks like my foot. So far, it's kind of hard to tell that it is my feet. It's a totally different shade than this cookie that I built. But trust me, once I finish the entire body and the torso, it's gonna look great. But I didn't collect any of the resources yet to build my pants, my Captain Underwear pants, which is like so cute. So I'm just gonna skip over the pants and just build my body, build the shirt. This is the first time I'm building myself in my hardcore world. Maybe one day I'll build a giant statue of myself and like a cookie kingdom. I think that'll be pretty fun. Yeah, the shirt and the legs are looking pretty good. It's literally just a floating cookie shirt, which is hilarious. It's so weird not seeing my face and my arms inside of this. But next up, let's start working on the arms here. I think the shirt looks pretty good. And I'm for sure making my arms look massive here. I want to have the biggest biceps ever, kind of like Dwayne Johnson, but like even bigger. That looks pretty good so far. It is going to quickly change in design though right here, because there is like a shaded part of my arm, if you can see. Well, I guess in the photo that we took. Now over here, I'll be using some sandstone and some orange terracotta instead of a ton of shaded stuff here. I don't even know what I'm saying. Just watch me build, guys. I'm trying to commentate to like, so you guys understand what I'm doing and thinking. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing or thinking. Like, I rarely ever think. And while you're watching, you guys might as well subscribe if you guys haven't already, because hitting 10 million subs is my lifelong dream. So please make my dream come true, guys. That is my arm. Let's take a look. And oh yeah, that is one big vascular bicep right there. It's almost as big as my torso. Look how chunky this arm is. That is Dwayne Johnson C-bum right there. All right, but let's build the same exact arm on this side, but this time there's gonna be a little spot to hold my diamond pickaxe. All right, my right arm is done and is looking pretty good. All I gotta do is, how do I fall off of that little ledge? All I gotta do now is build the diamond pickaxe, which I don't have any of the resources for, and also build out the pants, which I also don't have any resources for, and build out the face, which I don't have anything for. So I think I'm gonna first do my pants because I like to wear pants. Well, I like to wear underwear. Long pants on the other hand, I like to keep my legs nice and loose, you know, keep the air flowing. Let's grab some of this boy. Let's also grab some red terracotta because I need this for my little polka dots on my underwear. I also need some light gray terracotta too, I think. Is this? Am I right? Oh yeah, I'm a Minecraft connoisseur wizard. Oh yeah, now my brain's waking up. I just gotta start spitting out random words I don't understand and that I just read off the Google. And the final block I need to grab are some bricks. Let's do it like that so it looks gray, even though my pants are kind of white here, but I stained them a little bit, so that is why it's gray. Let's put some red concrete here and then some red terracotta as a little pinky bits, and then the light gray terracotta kind of works like very pale version of this red. Let's put some more andesite here, and then another polka dot, I think, yeah, right in the middle at the bottom. Bring it all the way across again, and I forgot to grab stone. Oh, stone. And let's continue building my pants. This time hopefully I don't shart in it. If you guys watch my animation video where I told embarrassing stories, you guys know exactly what I mean. I can't believe it's out there on the internet right now for anybody to watch. Yeah. Wait, that actually looks really good. It's not as white as my actual pants, as you can see while I'm upside down walking on air, moonwalking like a spaceman. But I don't really wash my clothes very often, so this matches perfectly. At the edge here, I'm gonna use some clay, so it's kind of like a shadowing of my leg, I guess. And over here is where I'm gonna build a cape. So let's quickly build that with some nether blocks. There we go. Nice and quick. And the very last part is building the shadow underneath my big back, big body bands. Oh, yeah. Wait, this is actually looking so realistic. This looks so good. I did not think this would look so realistic. Okay. All we gotta do is build the pickaxe, my face, and the holy bedrock right here. That still needs to be done and is basically like the whole point of the video, which we haven't even started yet. For this diamond pickaxe, I do need a ton of random blocks to build, like the handle of it and the actual diamond part of the pickaxe. pickaxe. This project is taking so long, my pickaxe is almost about to break as well. We have collected so many thousands of blocks just for one piece of bedrock. And the final touches I want to add to this is some real diamonds, because why not? It's a diamond pickaxe. We should be adding diamonds. There we go. Nice and shiny. Yeah, looking hot. But we're getting pretty close to being done. It looks so realistic. All right, but let's start building my glorious, gorgeous 10 out of 10 face. Hey, look, my pickaxe is also at 69 durability. Yeah, you guys are not ready to see my face. Bam. Yo, I look so creepy. I'm getting some Jeffrey Dahmer vibes right now. What the? I look so creepy. I just got hollowed out eyes, no mouth. I got a crack in my head with nothing in it. I'd prefer white stuff. What do you mean? Oh my, I'm supposed to be a cute little cookie. What happened to me? All right, we gotta fix this right now. Okay, I think I got all I need. Let's first put down some slabs so I can put the powder down. Black concrete powder, water bucket. Wait, can I just glitch this and like do this? Oh my God. Wait. I'm a genius. Why did I not do that the entire time? Okay, those are my eyes. Let's work on the cream on my head with some polished diorite. Then some white concrete up here. And I'll put one block of acacia log right here because my head is rotting a little bit. Now for my mouth. Let's put down some gray wool for the sides of my mouth. Some andesite for my little cheeky smile. And some clay for the rest of the mouth. My smile is like straight on my face, but on this, it's just on an angle. It's lopsided. Oh, how did I forget a chocolate chip here? What am I doing? There we go. Wait, that looks so swag. That's so nice. Oh yeah. How is this my only first like drawing of me? It looks so 3D as well with the shading. I think I did a pretty good job. And that is the cookie god right beside the giant cookie. But that's not the main thing. We gotta work on the bedrock. And the more I look at this, the way bigger it seems. I did some math, and to build this one bedrock block, I need over 4,000 blocks, which is a total of 65 stacks inside of this weird square, which doesn't seem like it even adds up to that. How is this 65 stacks? That is insane. Luckily, I do have a majority of the blocks I need, so let's start building the bedrock. Let's first remove this giant dirt frame because I don't need it anymore. Just give me a minute to run around this entire perimeter. This is the part that I would normally cut out, but hey man, I'm trying to film a video here. Could you please have some respect, please? Yeah, I cut it anyways. I knew you'd get bored. All right, so to build this bedrock, I do need a little bit of brown, which doesn't really make sense, but the bedrock is like blackish, grayish brown. I guess it's not really brown, but it... Oh, could I do the same trick here? Oh my God, I can. I'm a genius. I am such a genius. It's not really brown, but it helps shade in the bedrock. You'll see what I mean soon. But let's keep putting some black concrete down and some brown over here. I do need to mix in some wood, I think, to really make this look good. Plop it here and here for some really good detail. Let's grab some blocks of coal that took me forever to get and just finish up the texture of it. I really hope my pickaxe doesn't break. It's at 66. The more I mess up, the more my pickaxe will be damaged and potentially break on me, which would be awful. I don't want a detour. This has been a long journey. Honestly, I do need to use powder too, so I can't use concrete the whole way. Oh man, okay. My brain is all over the place right now. I'm sorry. Let's just fill this entire thing up with dirt. Bam. That was a tough side quest. I'm not gonna lie. So now I can place down my concrete powder without it falling because I do need some powder. I can't turn it all into concrete. So enough yapping. I'm a yaposaurus. Let's build the bottom of the bedrock and just see how it turns out. I'm super excited to see. I'm kind of freestyling it, so I'm praying it turns out well with the brown mix. Oh yeah, I got a little carried away and built a little more than I wanted to, but it looks so good. It's a little bit too brown over here, but I tried it with, well, I thought about it with dark brown, and I just think this looks better. Yeah, I'm lost for words. It looks like bedrock to me, and we're almost there. Whatever I feel just looks good, I just do. You know, I'm just going with the flow. That's kind of how I always build. And honestly, I think it's working out. I don't know if this is 65 stacks of blocks. I think I might have used maybe like 10. But anyways, let's continue building the entire thing and finish up the bedrock. The moment we've all been waiting for, to get one piece of bedrock in my hardcore world. And we are just about done. We have bedrock. Yeah. Well, it's not a real piece of bedrock in my inventory, but it's the biggest bedrock in probably Minecraft history, I would assume. It looks amazing. I think the brown actually worked out very well. To finish it off, I added some mossy cobble for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it would add some character or something. It looks so amazing, but we're not quite done. We still need to do that part. So not to waste anyone's time, bam. Yeah, I kind of just spammed a bunch of blocks, and that is probably the worst looking part of this entire thing. But it's just supposed to be like the trees in the distance and like the leaves. Yeah, let's not look at that for too long. But there we go. The entire painting is done with me mining the bedrock, or the bedrock inside of my world. That the photo was literally taken over there in my hardcore world. But honestly, this build looks almost identical to the actual photo that I took, which is honestly super impressive. So please subscribe for my pain. Thanks so much for watching. This was such a pain. I love you guys. Please subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. I need to stop doing that.